Hello everyone, welcome to A Crafter's Story. It's Celeste here. So I'm often on Pinterest or YouTube or Instagram and all those places where people share their creativity, which I beyond love because I'm always able to find some inspiration. On something I saw just recently, I say this week, is block collage. Now, I didn't really know what that meant, but after looking at a couple of different ideas of what people interpreted as block collage, this is my interpretation, and this is just a composition that I've put together. Nothing's glued down. I always do this, well, not always, but often do this with the collages. I kind of position things where I think they might look good, and then I if I want to recreate it, I'll take a photograph, which I've done with this one, and then set it aside. I'm going to try as best I can to move this without messing it up, and then getting another piece of paper and trying to take it off here and reposition with glue down on a clean sheet. So I'm going to try that and see how we go. So let me, as gently as I possibly can, oh gosh, move this aside. Okay, whew, I think I did it. And see if I'm gonna be able to recreate it. I'm just going to use a regular glue stick, nothing super fancy today, because I've noticed with the liquid glue that I've been using, with some of the thinner papers, they tend to warp and crinkle and so on. And then afterwards, once everything's dry and I've made sure everything's down, I'll come in with a little bit of Mod Podge. This one's a matte Mod Podge. You could use a matte gel medium, that's fine too. I just happen to find this in my stash. I've probably had it for a while, that's fine, still sealed. So let's see how closely I can get to that original. I think this turned out really, really nicely. I did veer off the original a little bit, but at the end of the day, I think it still worked out quite nicely, and I'm very happy with how this collage turned out. So I think this is going to be, or going to become, one of my more favorite sorry, ways of putting down just scraps of squares and rectangles wherever I have any, and then adding in a sticker here and there. So I think the only sticker in this case that wasn't a square or a rectangle was my butterfly. Everything else kind of followed the rule, I suppose. But if you liked this video, please let me know. I'd love to know. And I decided to go with a more vintage feel with the color coordination or the color choices. So I think what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to keep it as a masterboard so that I can photocopy it maybe on a thicker paper and use the copies as tags and pockets and sleeves and whatnot, or maybe even an art journal page, because then you can add to it afterwards, if you want to. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you next time. Bye.